The video shows a Cobb County, Georgia police officer talking to a woman in a car he pulled over on a traffic stop. She's unwilling to move her hands, afraid, she says, of getting shot, and he tells her, don't worry.
But you're not black. Remember, we only kill black people. Yeah, we only kill black people, right? All the videos you've seen, have you seen any white people get killed?
Though it happened a year ago, the video is just now coming to light. The officer, Lieutenant Greg Abbott, has been on the force nearly 30 years. His lawyer says he was, quote, trying to gain compliance by using the passenger's own statements. But the county's new police chief said today that what happened was unacceptable.
I don't know what's in his heart, but I certainly know what came out of his mouth. The recommendation is to terminate his employment from the Cobb County Police Department.
The date stamp on the video, July 10th, 2016.
Stay with me.
Just 4 days after cell phone video went viral showing the moments after a white policeman killed a black driver, Philando Castile, in Minnesota. As shocking as the Georgia video is,
remember, we only kill black people.
Leaders of the black community in the county say the chief's decisive action is reassuring.
We have hope here in Cobb that we have a chief and leadership that is serious about bringing this department to be one of the better ones in the nation.
The police chief says the community and his own officers expected an appropriate response. Pete Williams, NBC News, Washington.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Trey back again, hit you with a video. This video right here is about some crooked cop, basically, in Atlanta, pulling a woman over, which happened to be a Caucasian woman, and said a few things that he wasn't supposed to say. Now, instead of him just doing his job professionally, like they say they do and like they are trained to do, most of them, he got out and completely made an ass of himself and was being very racial, trying to comfort somebody else who clearly wasn't being racial, even though they try to twist the whole story saying that he made his comments where it was to coincide with what the woman was saying to, you know, to further ease her words that he wouldn't hurt her or anything like that, which don't make no damn sense to me. So I'm gonna read this little statement right here, then I'll give my opinion. It says, a white police lieutenant in the U.S. state of Georgia who was recorded on video during a traffic stop saying, "We only kill black people," will be fired, a local police chief has said. Cobb County Police Chief Mike Register told reporters on Thursday that he has started the process to terminate the employment of Lieutenant Greg Abbott. Now, he's a lieutenant. This guy been on the force for a long time. Now, imagine how many people he messed over. If he's getting out talking like that, knowing that he's on dash camera, imagine all the people that he done messed over, both white and black. You know, so we had to take that in consideration also, because for him to be on the force that long and have this type of attitude and mindset shows who he is as a person, shows his true character, and also therefore shows his true nature. So we cannot make no excuses for this devil right here, even though you have a lot of people will try to make excuses for him, and it's clearly on tape. It's amazing how people can do things on tape and still convince people that they didn't hear or see what it is that they heard and saw. Isn't that funny? Now, maybe I'm crazy, or maybe the people under hypnosis, or maybe just the people so much full of shit that you can't really tell them the truth and they refuse to hear the truth, you know. Now, it says dash cam video from July 2016. Now, it's amazing how they have all these stories from the years ago where the people getting shot down or the cops being negligent in some kind of homicide or some kind of cover up or setting people up, but then they wait a year or two, maybe 3, to put the story out in the public. Why wait so long to put it out in the public? Because guess what? If me and you go get in trouble, they gonna put it in the paper on TV the same night. But when these people get in trouble, it's like they waiting for a certain time to put this stuff out there. You know what that is? They're basically programming the people and making the situation worse. Why not call it out when it happened? It's an open and shut case. But you know what? They wait till racial tensions rise in this country, and then they put this stuff out there in the public to keep the public furthermore divided, and keep whites and blacks fighting, to keep this group of people fighting, this faction versus that faction, instead of calling it out right when it happened. Because what sense does it make to bring out a story that happened July 2016 and bring it out now? Do that make any sense when we already know racial tensions are at an all-time high? When the tragedy that struck in Charlottesville, basically you had people getting ran over. So why would they wait that long to to bring the story out? I don't understand that. Sorry for that right there. I had something in my eye. I don't know what it was. I guess it was a piece of hair because I got long eyelash, so I had to go get the hair out my eye. But anyway, it basically shows a dash cam video from 2016 shows a car stopped on the side of a road. A white woman can be heard telling Abbott she was scared to move her hands in order to get her mobile phone. Local television station WSB TV reported. Abbott interrupts her and says, "But you are not black. Remember, we only kill black people." Yeah, we only kill black people, right? But the thing is right here, why would he even say that to another Caucasian person? Why would you say that? Is it a joke? You know, that must be the running joke around the nation and the country, where people of color and minorities are the one that can be picked on and be targeted. Don't you know you can only push people so far? They're just like kicking a dog while it's down. One day that dog gonna get up and bite you right on your ass, and then you're gonna get mad about it. But it's sad that you would have people that's in law enforcement and people in these positions that we supposed to trust, people that you're supposed to respect, blind obedience, like I have been telling you all, that you don't supposed to question their authority or anything, that would sit up there and say some mess like this. And you wonder why the things happen the way it happened. You wonder why we hear stories of people getting killed. You wonder why we hear stories of people getting drugs planted on them. When people go to jail, it's true, you got some people need to be in jail. You got some people need to be arrested. But a lot of times you have people that's clearly innocent. You might have somebody rent the stop sign, which clearly you could just tell that person, look, you know, be more careful, slow down. But no, these police are so interested in getting these awards and hitting a quota so they can get these bonuses and these perks, or whether it's a dinner to Outback Steakhouse, or whether it's a extra $100 on their check, to where they just don't give a damn about being right no more. And that's a crying shame right there, if you ask me also. So I'm going to continue. It also says Abbott, who has been an officer in Cobb County for more than 20 years, was placed on administrative duty last week pending an investigation. Now, he was on the force for 20-some years, and he's acting like this. He's talking like this. So imagine all the things that he said and done when he wasn't on camera, because he was bold enough to say this, remember, on dash cam. And it says also, early on Thursday, Abbott's lawyer Lance LaRusso said in a statement to the Associated Press that Abbott is cooperating with the investigation, and his comments were meant to de-escalate a situation involving an uncooperative passenger. Now, how was this lady uncooperative? How was she being, you know, rude and everything, when she pretty much said that she was scared to reach for her mobile phone because the police shooters and stuff? Then he busts out and said, but we only kill black people, right? Jokingly. Which meaning to tell her is that you're white. You're cool. We won't hurt you. You know, but if you was black, you had something to worry about, because why else would he speak those words out his mouth? See, that's what I don't understand. But no matter the contents of the statements that he made, that is totally unacceptable. You cannot do that. And he should be fired. His ass should be charged too, because ain't those terroristic threats? But I forgot, they law enforcement. They get paid to kill people. They get paid to screw up people's lives. And you wonder why people so angry and don't trust them. Not all of them are bad. It just, you got quite a few of them. And like they say, one bad apple will spoil the whole bunch. You can have a good bag of apples. Guess what? You throw a rotten apple in there, guess what it's going to do? It's going to corrupt, and it's going to rot and spoil every last single apple that's in that bag. And the same with these polices in these police departments. You know, it's many stories that can be told, but at the same time, it's a time and a place for everything, because we all know a lot of crooked deeds that these people done did. And I done seen cops do good things. I have seen them done very, very bad things also. I done seen them tell the truth, and I done seen them lie also, you know. But at the same time, we cannot make excuses up for these damn devils that wear these badges and people bow down to it willingly. You know, they'll be quick to call you a lie, but when it's somebody in some called quote unquote authority that man has gave them this power, they will not question them, but they quick to question you on your video. But why you said this, but you won't question what the video about. The video is about a police clearly being racist, saying that he's trying to calm this other Caucasian lady down, because both of them Caucasian. So why would you feel the need to even bring up something about black people? That don't facilitate here, and that don't make no damn sense exactly what he said. And for anybody who think that makes sense, you need to go back and study some history and also study this video again, because what he said is very serious in this day and time. And we wonder why people can't get along. We wonder why the U.S. police departments always have a bad light shine on them, because look at the people that most of them employ, you know. And we need the good ones to stand out, but the good ones won't stand out because they will be ostracized by the bad ones. You know, it'll be just like you have this faction over here, the good ones. You have this faction over here, the bad ones. Just like the movie Training Day. Y'all think that movie ain't real? Of course that movie is real. You know, except for the one simple fact that Denzel Washington is not a cop, and Ethan Hawke. Other than that, the movie pretty much shows how corrupt and dirty these cops is. A lot of them have done things for money, whether it's stealing drugs out the evidence room, or stealing money, or setting people up, or knocking off drug dealers and selling the drugs themselves. You see what I'm saying? So we have to think for ourselves also, but we have to stop making up excuses when the truth is right there on video. That's the point right there. Not to be racist or not to bash nobody, because I don't do that. That wouldn't benefit me one way or the other, because I love all my people, you know, no matter what color you is. If you're good, you're good. If you're bad, you're bad. And if you're full of shit, you're full of shit. I wouldn't care what color you are. That's what we have to chop straight down the middle, because guess what? You got whites killing whites. You got blacks killing blacks. You got Indians killing Indians. The point is that we have to demand the utmost loyalty and integrity from our servants, from our public servants, because for some reason they forgot that they work for us. They forgot they work for the public. And true, they are financed by private corporation. That's what you really need to look at when you say the police work for you. The police is financed by a private corporation. That's what you can go in there and look at. Study that for yourself today. But anyway, I just want to hit y'all with this video. Let me know what you all think, because this doesn't make no sense how these cops in this country is. And we need the good ones. Like I said, I plead with them to call out the bad ones. We'll stand with you. You know, whether it's 10,000 or 10 million, we need change, and we need a change we can believe in. Not what Barack said years ago, but we need a true change. We need people to come together as one. Either we're Americans or we just gonna have to separate. It's simple as that, because we'll spend another 50, 60, 70, 80 years fighting each other, and the world is going to a hell in a handbasket right in front of our eyes, and we act like we can't even see it. Anyway, this been your boy Trey. You like, subscribe, tell me what you think in the video, and also what made that cop say that in your mind. Be honest with me also. At the same time, please be respectful, because this is a hot, touchy issue. So please be respectful at the same time. Remember, we're on social media. Stay blessed till next time. I'm out.